Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Inside Artesian Football here on WREP 15 Sports. I'm your host, Eric Meyer, joined by Artesian head coach Fred Kutruff. The Artesians pick up a big win on homecoming over the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. We'll come back with the coach to talk about the victory, take a look at some of the highlights from that contest. We'll also have Matt Callon in here to talk about his play this year and the offensive line. And we'll also look ahead to the Artesians contest coming up this weekend on the road at Whiteland. Up first, though, we'll take a break, come back with the highlights from the win over Franklin when Inside Artesian Football continues.
Discover Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop on State Road 37 next to 84 Lumber. Inside you'll find a shop crammed full with all your hunting and fishing needs. Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop, carries a full line of archery and hunting supplies of all types. And they have a giant selection of tackle, live bait, and fishing gear. And catalog ordering is also available every Monday. For all your hunting and fishing needs, stop by Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop on State Road 37 next to 84 Lumber behind O'Neill Mulch.
Shop at Keller's Office Supply at 159 North Main Street in Martinsville for all your school and office supply needs. When you come to Keller's, you'll find superstore prices with hometown service. Keller's Office Supply offers same-day delivery for all your office and janitorial needs. And if they don't have your supplies in stock, why drive when you can call Keller's? They have over 35,000 unique and hard-to-find items that are available to deliver them to your door the very next day. Looking for new office furniture? John Lake and Keller's can design custom-made furniture to fit your space.
Come to Keller's. We'll treat you like family.
Being a student athlete has definitely helped me in the classroom because it's helped me balance my time. Teachers expect the best of you, and so do coaches, and you also always want to be there for your teammates whenever they need you. Between school and sports and just being there for your friends, you need to stay highly motivated, stay on top of your game, and that way you can just be a better person overall. High school sports, a healthy part of a complete education.
Back on Inside Artesian Football, and Coach, it's got to feel good. You've been close all season long, finally able to pull out a big victory on Friday night over your alma mater on homecoming, the Franklin Grizzly Cubs.
Well, it didn't matter who it was over. It was just nice to get that win. It looked like a good crowd. I mean, a lot of times you don't notice those things down there, but it looks like, all in all, we had the dedication of the new well, which is pretty neat. And I was just happy for our seniors. It's been, we've lost quite a few of them, unfortunately, due to injury, but our underclassmen chipped in and had some good leadership. And nice to get that first victory.
Took a little bit to get going in the contest, couldn't quite punch it in the end zone, but you guys were really a little bit slow starting, but were able to get some points in the middle part of the game and then hold on at the end as well, be able to finish it out, if you will, and come away with the big win.
Well, I like the way we moved the football well, did some good things. I thought we had a good game plan. One thing I was disappointed, every time we would score, we seemed to let them score. And give Franklin credit, so they would answer. We'd score, they would score, and so we never could really pull ahead and maybe we'll get two scores in a row, and the whole games change. But give our kids credit. I thought our defense played really well. I thought Brad Rose and who calls our defense did a good job, and Anthony Lindsay did a great job. We amassed over 400 yards of offense. Would have liked to have more than 21 points out of it. But, again, turnovers. It's one of those games we were lucky. We had too many turnovers. I believe we had 3. And when you do those things, I just told the kids, as we finish up here, we've got to cut those turnovers out if we're going to win more ball games.
As you looked at it on the defensive side of thing, and we talked with Coach Rose last week about what they'd have to do to try to stop this Franklin offense, and we're pretty successful at being able to do that in the contest. It's that front line that continues to play pretty well. He knew afterwards, when we talked with him after the show, he was pretty confident they felt they would know what Franklin was going to do pretty much on every play based on formations and things. They obviously communicated that to the kids as well, because the kids were zoned in, if you will, on what Franklin was going to do. And it led to a big successful day for the defense, for the front line especially. Zach Woods had a tremendous day as well. So it was a good preparation. The kids then taking what they were taught to do during practice and then what they have to do most importantly, apply it during the game, and they were able to do that.
I would say the key there is, I mean, the kids are always, our coaches always do a great job preparing the kids. We'll know what Whiteland's going to do. We know what every team's going to do, just like I'm sure they know what we're going to do. Every team has tendencies. But I think you said it, the kids performed. Zach Woods had a great performance. I mean, to have 7 sacks, that's usually done in a career for some or a season. But we had a lot of other guys step up. Jeremy Millis did well. But we had some guys step in there on the defensive side. You really don't see Spencer Clefane, Cody Foster, who jumped in at corner for us because we've had injuries, plays a great game at corner. Little things like that make a big difference in a game. And on the offensive side, Kane Liscombe, who is now starting to get better and better each week, does a great job. Hayden Northern does a great job of running our offense, not throwing for as many yards, but that's why our offense is pretty efficient. We usually run a lot of plays. I said our Achilles heel has been getting into that end zone when we get down there.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the contest on Friday night against the Grizzly Cubs, and you'll see that
big hit there.
Defense to begin with.
Big hit there by a little sophomore Dallas Fuller, kind of set the tone. So I told our kids, I thought there's Zach Woods doing his job, even though he didn't make the tackle, but had his assignment. I think we caused a turnover there. This is Kane Liscombe, just got an instinct to run. He's very fast, does a good job. That's Dallas Fuller blocking right there. Got a little clip there, but still got a first down of it. Those are little things that we got to stop doing. Hurting ourselves right there. Big play here by Joe Moriarty. Moved him to backer, done a great job for us. Good job reading the screen here, sniffing out, and I think that's Zach Woods all over. He did it all night long, and the guys play with a lot of passion. That's what it's all about. Hayden Northern, good job rolling out. Spencer Clefane makes a nice catch for him. Good punt here. Noah Davis did a good job. He's been punting for us. Get a big turnover right there. And that's the key, you're just waiting for something like that to happen. It kills you when you do it to yourselves. Another sophomore. I see saying a lot of sophomores. Noah Davis is going to be a very special player for us. Another sophomore, Dallas Fuller, getting in the end zone. I don't know if we blocked very well for him on that, but boy, he made a couple guys miss, and he's going to be pretty darn good. Starts at corner for us. Here's our big fullback. It's Kane Liscombe doing the same thing. He was like a man on a mission.
Had 160 yards on 18 carries on the night.
Great job. Zach Woods, but there's the 61 John Neal doing his job, keeping the quarterback in. That gave Zach a chance. I believe this is going to be Noah Davis. It's a shame he just was out about a foot as far as scoring, but nice play for him. Again, you're going to see a lot of this is Kane Liscombe. He just, he gets it. He usually gets 5 just before he gets going. Hayden Northern doing what he does. He pulled it. And we do that. That's a read. That's a zone read for us. And that's a good job. And we just snuck it in twice. Finally got in on the second sneak here. Our lineman, I thought, played pretty physical. Did a good job. Here comes Zach again. Well, he was just, and Zach's got a lot of speed. People don't realize how fast he is. We could make him a fullback if we wanted to, but he goes so hard on defense. Good job here. This is, Hayden pulling it again, making a read. They had his stuff. He pulled it, nobody to cover him, first down. That just, that really kills teams right there. I think it's going to be James Callon. Nice, no, that was Robert. Yeah, it was James. James's touchdown catch. James had been injured, gets in there in the fourth quarter, makes a big play for us. So hopefully we'll get James back and rolling here. Big play again by Zach. He was just all over the field. We hope he can finish up strong this season. A lot of pressure on him. Joe Moriarty, that's a play that we worried about all week, is a screen to their number 28. He's a good back. I think you see more pressure coming there. But it's just we just were all over them. Guys were playing hard, and they play hard every week, but I don't think we'll get this many opportunities this week because they don't pass that much, but. We knew Franklin could run it well, and they were very well balanced, and they threw it, so we had to get pressure on him. And we didn't bring a lot of stunts. That was just our guys beating their guys, so that always works out well for you.
That worked out well to a victory for the Artesians. They pick up the win over the Grizzly Cubs. First of the season, they'll try to make it 2 in a row when they travel to Whiteland. It seems like we go to Whiteland every year now for the past couple of years, but the way the schedule is shaken out, it was at Whiteland again this year, even though we were there last year in the regular season. as well. So it's the Warriors, the opponent coming up on Friday night. Before we get to a preview of that game with the coach, we're going to bring in Matt Callon, the offensive lineman. We'll take a break, come back, and talk that conversation with Matt. We'll do that when Inside Artesian Football continues.